such an amazing process. Literally experiencing the monologue, the silence, soaked in silence. Today, to all of us about the Nishkala and Sakala dimensions of Paramashiva. How Paramashiva in the Brahmanda and when he manifests in Danda, he manifests as Paramadva within us. So we some of the most powerful, beautiful truths to all of us today. I request all of you to take a moment and share how you enjoy today's darshan, especially today's revelations, to receive the most sacred secrets, some of the most powerful revelations from Swamiji today. How was it for all of you? How did you all enjoy it?
Was the same, very powerful, intense darshan. For each one of you, I request all the participants to please share your experience. Just sit in the space of the gifts and blessings of Swamiji, this ultimate manifestation as Deva Guru Brihaspati, Asura Guru Shukracharya, Adi Guru Dakshinamurti himself, and manifesting as Saraswati. Swamiji is showering, blessed all of us, this intense initiation, a very powerful satsang. Just sit in this absolute silence in you and let us enter into power manifestation.
Today, Swamiji revealed to all of us about how Paramashiva is both the material cause and the instrumental cause. He is the source of everything, and He is the life, the purpose, the intention, the goal of everything that is there. And in that space of intense, deep connection that we experience, and as an access, all of the higher time zones, or vertical time zones, all the higher possibilities, powers that you carry within. Knowledge is literally awake us to consciously access our subconscious happenings. Today's darshan is very, very powerful and continue to remain in the deep silence, inside silence, outside silence, deep inside you, and experiencing silence outside. And when you are in that established in that stillness, in that absolute, in that abshanta, you start manifesting extraordinary powers. And exactly the power we manifesting now. We're going to be manifesting the ability to access information from any part of the world, any information that you want, your ability to access and get all the information that is needed is a power that we're all going to be manifesting now. And we're just beginning with, we're going to think different cosmic bodies or planets for you all. And I'm going to request you all to what is the exact detail? Where is this planet? What is it located? What are its specialities? How many light years away is it from planet Earth? I request you all to take a few minutes. Download all possible information you're seeing about the planet through the third eye. Please close your eyes. Chant the Mahavakya.
Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham Om
Was all
Nithyananda
the participants to now post the exact
Paramashivoham
answers, whatever you see related to this particular question, whether the name of this planet, the distance, all the information that you can access about this. Please post that in the chat and we will be verifying with the answer. We'll be showing you all the answer and verifying. I request all the participants to take a moment, post whatever you saw. Nithyanandam, I request all the participants to post whatever details you saw about this plant that was projected to you all. We are manifesting the power of Sarvajñatva, the ability to access and download information about any object in space, time, anything that you want. So I request all of you to scan through your third eye and post all the details that Swamiji revealed to you in your third eye in the chat.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Okay, so let's verify the answer now. As you all can see, this particular image, the planet is called the Kepler 186, and this is the name of this is Kepler 186f, and this is approximately 580 light years away from Earth. And this is the first Earth-sized exoplanet that was discovered in the habitable zone of another star. And these conditions may allow for the liquid water to exist. And here we all can see this is the exact answer for the question. See, Sarvajñatva means your ability to access any information you want just by seeing an object, seeing it could be a planet, just by seeing an object, you will be able to identify all the details about anything that you want.
So now in this round, we're once again going to be projecting another image, and you're going to be identifying what this is. So now in this round, we're going to be projecting an image of, we are going to be projecting an image of a celestial body. You're going to be identifying all the details, information that Swamiji is showing to you in your third eye. Start describing everything in detail. Whatever is coming and you start posting it. See, sometimes I see some of you asking, what if I'm visualizing? Understand, even that visualization also, Paramashiva, who is inside you, as Swamiji, he is the one who is manifesting through you. So do not doubt it. You will definitely have the breakthrough. Sit now. How many of you here want to have a breakthrough in the power manifestation? Can I request you to post yes in the chat? How many of you, I see many of you raising your hands. Please post in the chat also. So now, great. Now I request all of you, first sit, intensely connect with Swamiji, and just sit in that absolute silence inside of you, unclutched from everything, just the silence that you experienced in this process. And now Swamiji will reveal to you precisely whatever details you need to know about this celestial one. Please start posting whatever you're seeing in your third eye.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham Mahamahavagya, spiritual lullaby for Samadhi, and Suprabhatam, wake up call, wake up song for Paramashiva. This Mahamahavagya a spiritual lullaby for you to fall into samadhi. Suprabhatam, wake up song for Paramashiva to wake up in you. Just remember this one powerful cognition. This Mahamahavagya puts me in samadhi. This is spiritual lullaby for samadhi. And Suprabhatam, wake up song for Paramashiva in me. For Paramashiva to manifest. With this one spiritual powerful cognition, chant this Mahamahavagya. Mahamahavagya, spiritual lullaby for samadhi. And Suprabhatam, wake up call, wake up song for Paramashiva. For Paramashiva to manifest. With this one spiritual powerful cognition, chant this Mahamahavagya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Please relax. I request all the participants to now please post all the answers, whatever information you're seeing about this particular cosmic body that was projected. Please take a moment and elaborate in the chat with all the details that you saw. Whatever Swamiji has revealed to you, please take a moment and post them in the chat. We will be verifying also shortly after, but I request all the participants to take a moment and post every detail, whatever you have seen. Come on, whether how many light years away it is, and what are all the details of this particular object, I mean, this particular cosmic body. Post all the details that you are seeing.
Come on, everyone, especially everyone that said, yes, you want to have breakthrough in power manifestation. Ma Murtananda and Chandrasekharaya, Ma Prematavasi. See, Ma Murtananda has posted. All the participants here, please post clearly whatever Swamiji is showing to you. Ma Ishq, see, first thing, don't worry. Even that fear that's coming in you, see, many times when in your childhood, if you are affected by mathematics, like, see, the modern education system is such that it puts children through a lot of traumatic experiences. Like, for example, you are taught how to, utter this multiplication table, or you are forced to learn the numbers in a certain manner. And when you are not able to learn that, the way how the system deals with is very violent, the modern education system. Some of those experiences might lead you to have deep incompletions. How many of you here have experienced after 10 years, 20 years, sometimes even 30, 40 years, much after you finished your exams and everything, even after so many years, you still wake up with the shock as if you went to exam hall, you're about to finish the exam, the paper was taken away from you, or such experiences. How many of you experience this? Can I request you all to post in chat? How many of you relate to this? How many of you have had such dreams, nightmares related to exam, even though you had finished school long back? You finished giving exam long back. But that fear, that trauma, it's still sitting in you. How many of you seen this? See some of you posting yes. Understand to all those. See, my ish, don't worry. First and foremost, whoever is telling this, see, the reason why you are experiencing that is coming from that traumatic experience. That is why whenever it comes to numbers, whenever it comes to mathematical terms, many people feel so much of a resistance. Like you just cannot, even if it's English alphabets, it's okay. But if it is coming to distance, numbers, numericals, there's an automatic mechanism in you that resists. That mechanism is rooted in these incompetence. But don't worry, whatever Swamiji is showing to you in the allow Swamiji to flow through you. Those incompletions, the hangovers of the past, sitting in you will be complete. So don't worry. Just let even experiencing that fear, ma ishq, right now. Just bring your awareness. Bring your awareness to that fear. Sit straight. Just face that fear. Don't let that fear affect you. Do one thing. If you're not able to handle yourself right now, just freeze your body in whatever position you're, just freeze your body and just tell that emotion, get out of the system. There's a technique Swamiji gives in Shiva Sutras. Take a few minutes and declare that automatically you will be complete out of that fear. Then just bring the awareness and let Swamiji to flow through. Okay, Mahesh. Okay, now let's see what the answer is.
As you all can see, this is a galaxy called MCG plus 77072. And this is a barred spiral galaxy. And this is 320 million light years away from Earth. And unlike any other spiral galaxy, this is known for its unusual bar-like shape, long bar-like shape, and because of its distance and position. And that is what is the speciality of this. Actually, something interesting is for this answer, I saw some of you have posted, you saw the distance is million light years, like a few million light years away. See, even though the numbers might be different, but you are starting to get many of these units correctly. There is a manifestation. You start with acknowledging and celebrating that, you will be able to see further and further details. And through the day, all the different things that we have learned, it is all leading up to this experience to give you that breakthrough. So now we're all going to be entering into our next session, where we're going to be understanding about the supernal effulgence of Bhagavan Dakshinamurti, what he is and what it represents. Let us all listen to the session now.
The whole cosmos, the energy which is responsible for the sun, moon, stars, this earth, everything you see and understand, that is Mahadeva.
What I experienced with Arunagiri Yogeshwara, I want all of you to experience that. I did not have a structured class with him. His classes, when he teaches, if he talks 10 word, at least 10 terabyte material will be downloaded. Understand? If he talks 10 word to me, 10 terabyte material will be downloaded into my brain. The way he taught me, trained me, it was a unique style. We should actually call that as a Arunagiri Yogeshwara style. He had his own unique style. So much has been transmitted. So much has happened. Thousands and thousands of unsaid happenings. And tons of things not only I have not said, I will never be able to say. Because when he utters a word, for example, if he says Adharvana Veda, the chapter where the science of sound is explained, by the time he completes this word, that whole Veda is downloaded already. When he gives the reference, I can just verify internally and see the chapter and the shloka. I don't know how I can even say it, make you guys understand.
Upanishads. See, when the rishis sat within them in samadhi, their whole being started vibrating, reverberating with the sacred truth. The whole being started vibrating and reverberating with the sacred truths. The cosmos started singing through them. Cosmos started radiating through them. That expression is Upanishads. That expression is Upanishads. Upanishads. That is why in Sanskrit we defined a rishi as mantra drashta, who sees mantra. Understand? Not the one who writes mantra or who listens to mantra, no. Who sees mantras means when you are experiencing, always even the sound will be perceived by eyes. Understand? If the sound is heard by the ears, you are hearing. If the sound is perceived by all five senses, you are experiencing. So sound, even seen, mantras seen. When your eyes experience sound, the lines you experience are only called akshara. Please understand. Our rishis experienced each sound. When they experienced that sound, what was the line through which their eyes experienced that sound? That line becomes akshara. they were so highly evolved, so free of worries, all their survival needs are fulfilled, and they were in such high space. That is the beauty. Listen. Supernal effulgence of Paramashiva, which is eternal inside you, cannot be reduced, cannot be stopped, cannot be taken away from you, but you can choose to get deluded in reactionary assumption patterns and reactionary assumption lifestyle and reactionary assumption patterns and lifestyle caused mess. Understand? The reactionary assumptions patterns, reactionary assumptions lifestyle, and the mess caused by reactionary assumptions and that lifestyle. Whether you are trying to clean up the mess or add more mess, it is delusion. Let me make it clear. The reactionary assumption patterns means assuming and reacting. Those patterns, I should call them as mala, toxins. Not only unnecessary, sitting inside you, dangerous, sitting inside you. There are some things unnecessary, but not dangerous. But there are some unnecessary and dangerous. Mala, toxins are not just unnecessary, but dangerous also. The reactionary assumption patterns, toxic and dangerous, not just unnecessary. Next. The reactionary assumption lifestyle. So, behaving this way and making decisions, becoming lifestyle. That is second. Third, the mess you made in your life due to this reactionary assumption patterns and reactionary assumption lifestyle. Understand? The fourth is the important statement I am making. Sometimes you go on adding to the mess in your life by continuing to operate based on reactionary assumption patterns, mala, and reactionary assumption lifestyle, pasa. If you are adding more and more
reactionary assumption patterns and reactionary assumption pattern based lifestyle, you are adding more and more ala poison in your life, and you are nicely getting by yourself. I did not utter, but you heard that word. Listen carefully. This is the most important punch. Even if you are trying to clean up the mess created by the reactionary assumption patterns and reactionary assumption lifestyle, even that will be delusion. The one and only solution is unclutching, withdrawing into supernal effulgence of Paramashiva. Listen. Supernal effulgence of Paramashiva. This is the word I coined. I should say, read. I have received it as a gift from Sivajnana Bodham, English translation. A great person called M. Kandaswami has translated the Sivajnana Bodham into English. He has used this word as a title for his translation, supernal effulgence, and that is absolutely sweet word. Greatest blessing you can receive from Paramashiva is ability to unclutch. You should keep this as your first prayer. Prabhu, let me unclutch from everything and be in you. That's it. That should be the first prayer. Highest priority for all of you. I tell you, it is just because of my ability to unclutch, all the best things have manifested in me. So if you ask me the first word of my teachings, I'll say unclutch. Watch those satsangs. I started using this word unclutch first time when I gave the satsang on Ashtavakra Gita, the day my father attained Mahasamadhi. The way I uttered those words rang in the ears of my father, and he unclutched and attained Mahasamadhi. It was power of unclutching which is still keeping me alive. I tell you, unclutch, unclutch, unclutch. That makes you a different metal altogether, especially if you unclutch. Because of my initiation, you just relax in Paramashiva. Rest in Paramashiva. RIP should have a new meaning. Rest in Paramashiva. Understand? Nothing like unclutching. Nothing like unclutching. Absolute unclutching is the extremely enlightening fuel for your life. Understand? Fundamentally, your consciousness. What excites you, what triggers you into action, what makes you fully alive, awakened, that is your resource, your fuel. Listen, your fuel. Need to be right and pure. Please listen. If you use the right fuel, right resource to excite you, inspire you, energize you, you will have respect for yourself. You will have respect for yourself. I tell you. If you use meat as fuel for your body, slowly but very definitely, even you will lose respect for yourself. If you use alcohol to pass your time, to pass your life, even you will not have respect for your life. Hey, to be deluded in alcohol, why should you assume even one body? You asked Paramashiva and Paramashiva gave you this body. If you are deluding yourself in alcohol and keeping you dull, passing your life, it is absolute abusal of your body. And Paramashiva who gave you this body, come to basic understandings and integrity. Listen. If you come to basic understanding and integrity, your life will be beyond your body. Do not allow guilt, powerlessness, incompletion settle down in you while you are trying to practice enlightenment, live enlightenment, manifest Paramashiva. Understand? You need to separate these two. Ability to inspire yourself. At the same time, not to fall into the guilt when you are not able to challenge yourself. Understand? Inspire yourself, start practicing, start manifesting, but
When you are not able to challenge yourself, don't fall into guilt. You need to realize falling into the guilt, powerlessness, inability centric guilt is no way going to help you. Same way, withdrawing from trying, putting your effort in seeking is literally spiritual suicide. So, constantly working, intensely working, sincerely working, and not letting the guilt to become part of your thought current. This should be your intense living enlightenment experience. For Paramashiva to manifest in you, you don't need to do anything. Just unclutch, he will manifest. Because he is there already, it's only the drug called your delusion, drunk by your mind, only that stops his manifestation. So when you unclutch, you relax from the mind drugged by delusion. When you just relax from that mind, that's enough. He just manifests. He gives you the powerful clicks and cognitions. Powerful cognitions. He gives his state, his space, his powers, his being, and conscious sovereignty. Everything. So just cognize. He is there. He is here now. All you need is just unclutch from whatever you know as you, unclutch from that and sit. He will manifest now in all of us as Shakti Pada and Shaktini Pada. First, Gayatri Mantra. the passcode to connect with my shine, my tejas, my light, my space, my effulgence, supernal effulgence of me. Listen. If you want the sharpness in my eyes, light, ages in my eyes, do this process. Get into the patterns of fears which brings mental breakdown, nervous breakdown in you. Face them. You will be free. You will have that sharp eyes. Los Angeles KAILASA is one of the most important KAILASA till now I have manifested. The deities are literally birthed by Paramashiva, myself directly. They cannot be moved and they will directly connect. Anyone who comes there, prays there to KAILASA, immediately, it is literally, I brought the KAILASA stage, a supernal effulgence of KAILASA and made this Los Angeles KAILASA. Los Angeles KAILASA is one of the connection points with Maha KAILASA and Bhuloka and all other lokas, spaces. Los Angeles KAILASA is literally place where Paramashiva's being exists. He is not only in the form of energy, superconsciousness, state, space, powers, he is in the very form of that being. Accepting, receiving our worship, prayers and responding with the grace and compassion and love and blessing. listen, your intellectual cognition, everything is composed of light and sound, is based on your binary logic. In multi-dimensional logic, in the cosmic reality, the sound and light is not limited to the perception of eyes and ears. You think light can be perceived by only the eyes, sound can be perceived only by the ears. That is why you are asking about the divine smell. The divine light can be perceived by all your 6 senses, 5 senses and 6th perception, experience. In divine sense, touch can be seen, heard, smelled, tasted, perceived. Seen can be heard, tasted, touched, perceived and smelled and seen. So, in reality, cosmic sense, sound, light, all these are not restricted to each or one sense. When you experience cosmic sound, you can see the cosmic sound. That is why when I manifest the power of Akashic reading, you will always see the letters in visual. The sound appears as a scene to be seen. All the 6 are simultaneous, spontaneous, alive and manifesting. That is the cosmic reality. Paramashiva is sound and silence. Dakshinamurti is visualization and absence and no visualization, and all your visualization disappearing into the great light. Visual silence does not mean absence of visuals. All visuals dissolved into the greatest visual, supernal effulgence of me. So all your binary logic ideas have no base, and every word you have uttered here is delusion.
You can be given all the powers. Ashtamaha Siddhis, Ashtakanmas, Ashtavidyadhara Shaktis, everything can be given. Mantrini, Tantini, Varahi, all can empower you with all their powers. Mantrini is all the powers of length, sound, logic. Tandini is all the powers of breath, heart. Varahi is all the powers of the depth, existence. All the powers can support you. If you are manifesting enriching, and your breathing gets into your system and comes out, the natural sound it makes is called hamsa. Hamsam. Understand? Where this hum sound takes a turn of some sound is Sahasrara. That is where Guru is sitting. That is why it is called hum. Please listen carefully. That is why he is addressed as Hamsakam. Where the hum turns into some, his agam resides there. That is his house. If the hum does not turn into some, you are savam. Understand? If the hum, listen carefully. If the hum is 100 unit and some is less than 100, 99, you are just aham. If the hum is 100 and some is 100, you are hamsa. Jiva, individual soul, who had Pratyagatma Chaitanya Jagrata. If the hum is 100 and some is 101, you are Paramahamsa. Listen carefully. This hum-sum proportion decides the level of integrity you have in your system. This hum-sum, that decides how many dimensions in your brain are open and available, accessible to you. Listen very carefully. If this hum is 100, some is less than 100, you are in the plane of agam, human. Boo. If the hum is 100, some is also 100, you are hamsa, jiva who is awakened. If the hum is 100, some is even 101, you started entering into the Paramahamsa dimension. Means the Guru component has started manifesting in your jiva. Means he started mixing in your taste of life. What is your desire? Your Guru's desires. What is your taste of life? Your Guru's taste. What is your joy? Your Guru's joy. What is your opinions about death? Your Guru's opinions. What is your opinion about life? Your Guru's opinions. His taste, if it has started mixing in your brain, the hum-sum proportion drastically increases. Experiencing the supernal effulgence of me and all your visualization dissolving into that is called visual silence. Sacrificing your visualization ability, possibility into my supernal effulgence is visual silence. Sacrificing your ability to hear, think, the verbal capabilities and possibilities into my Tirukailaya Vadyam, the sound of Kailasa, is verbal silence. Sacrificing your visualization ability and possibility into my supernal effulgence is visual silence.
I am manifesting my supernal effulgence in all of you now as my space. Drop all your visualization possibilities, capabilities. You will experience visual silence. Me, Paramashiva, and my space.
Understand, when you are complete, that is why you feel light, because there is no form inside, there is no heaviness inside, there is no visualization inside, nothing sitting inside. Anything assumes form is incompletion. Actually, when you are incomplete, you will see so many forms will be fighting inside you. In the space of completion, just no formlessness inside. I tell you, no forms inside, just formlessness inside. That is completion. Actually, in the space of completion, you won't even remember your form. When you don't remember your form, what happens to you is called grace. If you remember your form, do all the spare part fitting, removing, painting, tinkering, putty-partifying, puncturing, adding, deleting, and do everything. Even after that, how it looks is called beauty. When you don't even remember your form, even in your inner space, what happens to you is called grace. Remembering and demembering your body is beauty. Demembering means what? Removing something and adding something. Remembering and demembering. When you remember, you all the time want to alter. I think just this nose little sharp could have been better. This ears little small could have been better. And this little bigger and this little smaller, I think that way it would have been much, much better. When you remember, you always want to alter. That is incompletion. When there is no form remembered, that is completion.
Such a powerful revelation Swamiji gave about the supernal effulgence of Bhagavan Dakshinamurti. Swamiji also revealed how Swamiji is to learn from Arunagiri Yogeshwara and various revelations on the sound and spice. And hope all of you enjoy today's revelations. And there are more revelations from Swamiji on this subject, which will be sent as a homework, as well as the gifts from Swamiji to all of you. So please do check your email for the gifts today. Thank you so much for being here with us, attending today's day. With this, I come to the conclusion of today's session. And tomorrow we are going to be starting our day with the yoga starting from 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time onwards. Let's now offer our gratitude to Divine Lotus Feet of our beloved Swamiji and conclude with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavan Shri Nithyananda Paramashivoham Paduka Arpanamastu Om Nithyananda